Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. It's Jen, and today we are going to take a look at my 2024 planner lineup. I am so happy to be here filming with you guys. If you'd seen my recent community post, then you know that I'm grieving the loss of a loved one. And that's all I'm really going to say about that here today. But definitely grief may be part of my planning journey going into 2024. That is definitely going to be a consideration as I move forward with my planning. Let's look at all the planners, shall we? The way that I approach planning has really evolved over the last few years. I think I've come to a place where I have a good understanding of what's working for me right now in the moment. You'll see that some things are staying the same, but also I still continue to evolve and learn, and seasons of life change. As I mentioned, I'm going through a very different season I was not anticipating at this moment in time. And so this is what I'm starting the year in. And I do also just want to give a quick mention that I am an affiliate for Jane's Agenda, The Happy Planner, Impress Manicure, She Plans. Those are some of the brands that you may see in my lineup here today, but I picked all my planners quite carefully. You probably heard me talking all about my anxiety about it in my Q4 planner lineup update. But yes, I purchased most of these things with my own money. I'm only using things that I want to use. So I just want to put that out there. I do have a referral link for Erin Condren as well, which will save you $10. So all that information is down in the description box. Plus, I do have a 2024 planner lineup playlist that you can also find down in the description box. And I have a 2024 planner preview series where I was exploring some different planners in anticipation of what I'd use for 2024. All those things will be linked for you. So let's start with the hub of my planning system, my half letter planner. Although you're gonna see there's gonna be multiple half letters that I'm using this year, but this half letter, this is my ride or die. This is the one that I cannot live without, where I plan my whole life from. I am going to give a detailed flip through of this video. Not sure if that will come out first or if this will come out first, but definitely there will be a more detailed look at this planner, but I'm just going to give you a very brief overview of each planner today, talk about how I'm using it and why I'm using multiple planners. But if you want to see the real nitty-gritty details, then you can check out that 2024 planner lineup playlist. Okay, so what do we have here? We have a gorgeous vegan leather cover from Jane's Agenda. I picked this up during Cyber Week. I also have 1.5 inch gold discs from Jane's Agenda. In fact, the majority of what's in here is Jane's Agenda. So if I don't say what it's from Jane's Agenda. I'm a big fan, you guys. I am an affiliate, but I am a big fan. And then look how stunning this is. It's beyond. I am a subscriber of the Jane's Agenda Deluxe sub box. I have quite a number of unboxings on my channel. I do not have an unboxing of the January box just because, as I mentioned, I've been dealing with grief, and it may be a slow start to 2024 in terms of consistency with filming, but at the same time, it does feel kind of good to get back to some normal life activities. So we'll see. But I don't, unfortunately, have the unboxing of the January box. It is so gorgeous, though. Like I said, there'll be a more detailed flip through of this planner, but basically, I have it divided into sections. This little credit card holder is from Cloth and Paper, but I just really enjoy the look of it in here. And you guys, I had quite a time trying to fit this planner. I spent a long time setting it up because I was being so stubborn. I wanted the snap-in cover and I wanted to stick with the 1.5 inch discs. And so I was putting things in and pulling them out. But anyway, I have a tab labeled 2023, and this is my yearly overview. So we get these kinds of pages that come with our monthly. You also can buy this separately, I believe, from Jane's Agenda if you just want that nice yearly overview kind of section. I have an inbox sheet and a someday sheet and these cool functional dashboards from Jane's Agenda. And then I have a good number of my monthlies. These are new monthlies from Jane's Agenda that are lined. All right. And then I love these clear dividers from Jane's Agenda. Look at how beautiful this vellum is. These are new vellums that they just put out. And I purchased those also during the Cyber Week sale. Yeah, no regrets there. There's other styles as well, but I just really liked this one. So how I am using my catch-all, if you want to call it that, is I'm combining my weekly planning and my wellness planning into this area. So I like to add a dot grid page, and I use it as a dashboard along with these weekly number 5s from Jane's Agenda, which is my weekly overview. And then we have, I think they're called the daily number 13s. I could be wrong on that, but it comes with a weekly overview. I'm using this weekly overview now for my wellness planning with some extra room here if I need it to write anything out. And then we get into our dailies. So that's the majority of my planner here. I do have a tab then, really pretty. Look at these dashboards from Jane's Agenda. They're gorgeous. I have note paper for some notes, and then I have a resources section at the back where I threw in these really cool cardstock dashboards that we just got. This one's affirmations of wealth. This one is a reading list. And then I have some other notes that are more private information, but things that are important information I need to hang on to. I felt like it was starting to be time to have a dedicated section in my planner for that. And then I just have this folder that was, I think I got that folder in a Martha Stewart notebook from Staples, but I can't quite remember. And I just keep some more functional type stickers in there. And if you followed me for a while, you know that I absolutely love these pens from Tool. They are probably my favorites right now, or some of my favorites. And so I have one of those in the pen loop that comes on our vegan leather cover. That is just a brief overview of my catch-all planner that I absolutely love. And I'm just loving, I don't know, something happens to me in January and I always want to go back to black. But February will come and it'll be everything pink, I'm sure. Okay, let's look at what else I've got here. Okay, I've got 2 more half letters here to show you. This one, I'm not going to really show you the insides because I had kind of made a mess of it. But what this is going to be is my business planner. What I decided was that it made more sense for me to put the majority of my disc-bound planning into one size so that I can move things around as needed. Because really, like I said, this planner is the hub. This is the planner that I do take with me when I take a planner with me. It made sense to me that my goal setting, my business stuff, all of that should also be in half letter size so that as I move through the year, if I want to move certain sections into my hub planner, I can do that. And so I'm really excited about trying this out. Last year, I had my goals and my business planning in a classic HP size because I had a flagship Maxi Life planner. That's a whole long story. You could watch my planner lineup videos throughout the year of 2023 and you'll kind of see the evolution of trying to make that flagship planner work. But I love the goal setting system from Maxi Life. And so I've built my ultimate goal setting planner. So let's look at that. The business planner, it's really a mess right now, but what I have in it that's kind of worth noting is some of these inserts that I was gifted from She Plans. I will link for you, like especially this annual business tracker. I'm really excited about that. I will link for you the video where I looked at those inserts, but also I am going to have a video of setting up this planner again, because I kind of set it up and then I kind of ripped it apart. But that's okay. That's the fun of it. That's the joy of discs, right? And this cover, this beautiful cover, was the one we got in the December box paired with a dashboard from last year. This is my ultimate goal planner, or at least I think it is. And I will also have a dedicated video to a real detailed flip through of this planner because I think it is really worthwhile. I'm really excited about what I have here. Just to give you a brief overview, this cover is the cover we got last January, and I actually had never used it. This one says the best is yet to come, and I love this mixed metals situation I have going on here because we have gold foiling on the cover, and I have these gorgeous bronze discs from the Happy Planner. And then what I've done is combined a mix of things from Jane's Agenda, Moxie Life, and She Plans. So this dashboard is from Jane's Agenda, and all the cardstock dashboards that I put in here are from Jane's Agenda. Oh, this was from Passion Planner that I'd gotten a really long time ago, and I just thought it was very fitting. So it says, create the life you've always wanted. So I punched it and threw it in here. These are the intentional goal planning inserts from She Plans. So what I really did was pulled everything apart and rebuilt a planner into the order of things that the way I think about my plans. We've got the pre-work from She Plans, and then these were A5 inserts from Moxie Life. I do have a video really going through those. I had actually purchased these at the beginning of 2023 or the end of 2022, but then I ended up getting a flagship and I held on to these, and I'm so glad I did. So I put the pre-work. I did have to trim them to make them fit in the half letter, and so sometimes it does kind of impede into the page a little bit, but for the most part it doesn't. For the most part it's fine. So we've got all the pre-work from Moxie Life, which I did do my compass assessment yesterday. These are 6-month goal sheets from She Plans because there's annual goals in the Moxie Life work. Then we have all this stuff from She Plans, and then we get into my quarterly planning, which right now I just have these older style goal sheets from Jane's Agenda that I really like. And then I also threw in, these are actually daily pages from She Plans. Thought also would work well, kind of like a similar idea to this. So I threw some of these in here as well. And then just some notes paper because I do a lot of brain dumping when I'm setting my goals. Project planning inserts from She Plans. And then I am just obsessed with this dashboard from the August box. I love it so much. Then we get into our monthly planning here. So now we've got Moxie Life again, which I dated these calendars and just did some minimal decorating. We have our monthly goals from Moxie Life, our weekly actions, which I just went ahead and wrote in the weeks up here. It doesn't look fantastic, but it's okay. I don't usually decorate these pages. They are more for function. But I do really like these weekly actions pages, so I definitely plan on pulling these and putting them into my planner as needed, because that was the big problem I had, right? The whole idea behind Moxie Life was that Sierra was saying it's really important to have your goal planning in your planner. And I just couldn't use that flagship planner as my planner. It wasn't going to work for me. And that was a big problem. I wasn't coming back to my monthly goals. So I feel really hopeful that this is going to work a lot better. So I didn't have to take up all of this stuff in my planner that I carry around, but I can move my weekly actions right in there. And that way I have my goals right in front of me. I could even put my current monthly goals in if I want to. So it's going to be very interesting to see how my planning system evolves, and I can't wait to share that with you. So we have a quarter here because that's all I had was a quarter's worth. Once I've kind of gotten into my planning in January and I have a real sense for how this is working out for me, if I think, yes, I'm definitely going to continue this way, I'll probably pick up at least another quarter to keep moving forward. But that's basically what we have here. So I decorated February. I decorated March just a little bit. I didn't date March yet. I still got to do that. And then we have our quarterly assessment from the Moxie Life system. Some more project planner. I don't know why that one's there. I forget. And then just some notes paper. These are stickers from Moxie Life. The folder I punched a little wonky. Whoopsie. And this is a pen clip from Traveler's Notebook. And it's meant for a Traveler's Notebook, but it's working out just fine here. And the pen is from 5 and Below. And then the final disc planner I'm using, my budget planner. I have been using an HP monthly planner as a budget planner for a long, long time now. But this is actually Franken-planned. It's parts of a monthly planner and parts of an HP budget planner. I don't have all of that HP budget planner anymore because I started using it last year. But I'll just give you a quick look at what it's all about. So I have this Live Love Posh cover. I love this cover. And then these discs are from the Happy Planner. They're the tortoise shell discs. I usually prefer metal discs, but I have to say I really like these discs. And I don't know if they are, but they seem like they're coated or they're just a bit smoother plastic than the traditional plastic discs. So things do seem like they turn just fine on them. This cover is really old, obviously. It says 21 to 22, but it's cute. I might cover that up. I might not. Then we have the cover page from I bought an 18-month monthly planner. I was so happy to get it on clearance for like $15, I think, something like that. But I just this is actually not the cover page. This is just one of the dashboards that I thought was pretty. So I just put it in there. And then we have, this was from my budget planner last year that, you know, how they'll do like the current year and the following year. So I just threw it in here with some sticky notes. And then we open up to our monthly spread, which has traditionally been the majority of what I use in my budget planner. And so this is like the most important piece for me. And then we have Franken-planned in with that. Well, first of all, this is the dashboard that comes in the monthly planner. I've used it in the past. I've not used it. Last year, I had kind of flip-flopped calendars between a dashboard planner and this planner, and one was my business planner, one was it was like business and social media, and one was my budget planner. But since I'm not doing that this year, I decided, at least for now, I'd leave these monthly dashboards in here and maybe I'd come back to using them. These monthly planners from HP, they're really nice. I really like them. These are going to have to get glued together. And then we'll open up to some of the budgeting pages that came in that budget planner, which this is your monthly overview. We have a savings tracker, a debt tracker, and an expense tracker. And that's all. That's it. And that's just what it goes like from month to month. I can show you each of the dashboards if you like. And that's it. And then the only other thing that I want to go in here is I really want those new page protectors from the Happy Planner, but I do happen to have 2 from Plum Paper. They're a little smaller because Plum Paper is 7x9. It's just slightly smaller than this, but I'm going to use those for now. And then I'm going to wait till the next time Happy Planner has free shipping, and I'm going to get those page protectors because I have a couple like resource type pages that are still in my other budget planner because I'm still using that till the end of December, that they're kind of getting beat up, and I want to put them in those page protectors. And, you know, any other important papers that I might collect that I want to keep in here, I like having those. So that is my budget planner. I'm hoping to continue to get better and better at budgeting. I think what I've done up until this point isn't really budgeting. It's really more just keeping track, which is still very important and was a big improvement in my life. But I want to keep moving forward with, you know, being more effective with budgeting. So excited about that. Now, the other thing I want to mention, I had thought about using this little guy, this little pocket planner, as my expense tracking because it's a nice tiny little planner. It's just got this little horizontal layout, and then it's got a bunch of notes pages, not a ton, but a good number at the back. And I thought that I was going to keep this in my car or like carry it all around with me. It was just going to be kind of my little go-to guy. And it's really pretty and I love it. This is the pocket planner from Erin Condren. But I recently came across the fact that I had purchased this Skinny Classic a while back. Now, the reason I'd bought it outdated, was that I wanted to use it as a sticker book and use the Happy Planner like page protector sticker, you know, the ones for sticker sheets, but it didn't work. They are bigger than the cover. And so this has just been sitting on my shelf, and I've always kind of wanted to play with one of these. I've never used it, but it occurred to me that this could live in my car, in my console, because, you know, what I want it for in terms of expense tracking is like when I get gas, when I get groceries, and I also end up accumulating all these different receipts that I want to put in an envelope. And I have Happy Planner envelopes. I have a couple that would fit in here. So I'm now starting to think that this is still going to be my little carry it around with me go-to guy, but I might keep this one in my bathroom because that's what happens in the mornings while I'm getting ready and I'm listening to videos and I'm just thinking. Things pop in my mind and I'm in such a rush. I don't have time to go run and grab my planner. Plus my bathroom is really little. There's like nowhere to put it. But this little guy I could keep in there, or I could keep very close by. And this way I could jot notes. I could write a daily gratitude because that's something I really need to be better about. And I would still have all my little notes pages. So that I'm still undecided on. This is definitely going to get used. This is a maybe, but it's looking like a good maybe. What I need to look at though is these, even though this is small, they're still pretty big. Will it fit in my console? If it won't fit in my console, that's not going to work. But if it does, then there's a very real possibility that a video is coming of me redating this and setting it up to use it that way. So stay tuned. This is my content planner. This is an Erin Condren academic planner, currently with my holiday cover on it still. I bought this one at Target. I have a full flip through up on my channel. And I've really been enjoying this planner a lot. And so I'm okay with it not being discbound. I'm okay with it staying separate. Frankly, I need the room for my content planning. So this has been working out really well, and I plan to use it up until December. And then, you know, most likely I'm going to get another one because this is an academic year. I've been using this for a while. But just to show you what it's all about, I'm going to turn to January. Okay, so While I don't generally decorate this planner, I've really been enjoying decorating my monthly spread and the dashboards up front. And I like to use these lemon and honey monthly sticker kits plus the deco sheet. I am an Etsy affiliate as well. I think I did not mention that. So I do have an affiliate link as well for these stickers if you like this sort of thing. And so what I usually use this monthly spread for is to map out my YouTube videos. And I also, right now, I'm wrapping up my time of being a rep for JoJo's Pretty Paper Shop, which was a wonderful experience again. I also joined the Designer Chameleon rep team, and I'll be doing that for a couple more months. So I will also be keeping track of that commitment on here. Then on this dashboard, I like to track important dates, affiliate, kind of like highlights of what I might need to know around any affiliates I work with. And also my goals I've been putting in here. And then on this, which normally says projects and exams, because this is an academic planner, I just wide it out so it just says projects, and then I pick different important tasks and I fill them out in here. Then the weekly spread is really why I love this planner, which it's a horizontal, but the horizontal spread is split into 3 sections. And the way I use it is I write down the posts that are going here, story ideas here, and any tasks that need to be completed for this content here. And I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. And that's it. That's my content planner. This planner does come with some stickers. They are kind of school related, like study guide, read, and things like that, but stickers nonetheless. And then these are snap-in pockets from Erin Condren, which this planner doesn't really have all the bells and whistles that a life planner does. It doesn't have a pocket or a folder, so I stuck this in here, and this has been working out great for me. Got interrupted. There was a spill. Mom duties called, but I am back. So the only thing that I just also want to mention is that I do also use an Erin Condren notebook for my YouTube editing. I love this notebook. I did go into more detail in my Q4 planner lineup, so I won't go too crazy, but this is what the blank notebook looks like. I think it's called Priorities and Notes. I think that's what it's called. And all it consists of is a page with these boxes and a lined page, and it just keeps repeating like that, and it has the same high quality Erin Condren paper. I love this notebook for my YouTube editing, so just thought I'd mention that as well, because these really, they go together in many ways. The last things I have to show you are journals. I have talked many times about wanting to journal, understanding the importance of journaling, how helpful it can be, but never being very consistent with journaling. I have 2 now, and they are low pressure. I'll just show you really quickly. It's a Docker journal from the Happy Planner. And I have not used this at all yet. I have not started this yet, but this is going to be a creative journal when I want to use one. Because as you know, I'm a decorative planner and I enjoy decorating my planners, but I also don't always have time. So I'm really trying to take all the pressure off me this year and moving forward. So I thought it'd be nice to also have a dedicated place to play with some new ways to be creative and that aren't necessarily date dependent and things like that. And this is really nice high quality paper, and that's all this is. So you may see some of this on my channel, you may not, but I'm excited to have it to play with. It's really just that, just to play with. And then this, I'm so excited about. I just recently posted the setup of this traveler's notebook, my first traveler's notebook, which we received in a sub box from Jane's Agenda. And I love it. So, oops. So I did throw this little magnetic clip on from Jane's Agenda just to be cute. This pocket insert is from Erin Condren, and it's both functional and pretty. And then I have a series of saddle stitch notebooks from Jane's Agenda. This one actually I had not added in when I did the setup, but this is the one I've started journaling in. So it's just a lined notebook. I'm not going to show you what I wrote because it's very personal feelings. And I've just written little bits and it's felt really good. And I find myself wanting to do it and looking for it. So I really am very excited about using this. So we have just a few different things in here. So this is a saddle stitch notebook that we got in the December box that just has a margin and lines. This we had gotten, I think, in June, and it's just lines. So that really appealed to me for journaling. This I might use as a brain dump. This is another lined saddle stitch notebook that we got from, I think, back in the April sub box from Jane's Agenda. I plan to use it to do a little bit of creative writing. I used to love writing and really got away from it. And maybe because of all the big feelings I've been having, I've felt a desire to play with a little writing again. So I thought this would be a nice place to do it. And this was the year-end reflections from Moxie Life. Yes, it says 2022, but I'd never used it. I actually had gotten a couple of them and I thought I would use it, but then, you know, everything happened and I really didn't go through it. I might still do some work in here because I haven't fully set up my 2024 goals, and I do think the work in here is really helpful. And that's it. And then there's this pocket is part of that pocket insert, which I'll probably in the end up putting some stickers in here as well, but I have not done that yet. That is my journal, my Traveler's Notebook journal, and I love it. I love the way it feels. I love everything about it. All right, guys, that is my 2024 planner lineup. I can't wait to hear what you think. I can't wait to hear what you're using. Please comment below. Tell me what you're using in 2024. And also, do you use more than one planner? Do you use any journals? I want to hear all the things, all the details, because I love it. If you would like to check out my latest video, I will link it for you right here. And if you'd like to check out my 2024 planner lineup, I will link it for you here. And that will do it for this one, you guys. Bye.